One of the world's best Queen tribute bands is coming to the Gillioz Theatre on July 24th. Joining us now is the lead singer, Patrick Myers, with all the exciting details on this concert event you don't want to miss. Good morning, Patrick. Great to see you.
Hey, good morning.
First of all, can I just say, it's astounding how much you look like Freddie Mercury right now. I'm freaking out.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you're looking very fine yourself this morning.
Oh,
so,
well, thank you so much. Well, can I just ask you, how did this come about? Because I know Killer Queen has been going on for quite some time. Can you give us the backstory?
Well, the backstory is we were students. We just left home in 1991, in the fall of 91. And we just got to know each other through music, which, you know, who are your favorite bands, and we had a common link of Bowie and Queen, really. I think were the ones that everyone seemed to sort of like land on. But we didn't really think much more of that. That was just a sort of talking point. And then we got the news that Freddie was ill and then he died. And then it suddenly became much more than a talking point. We all started playing the Queen songs like all the time. It just dominated our thoughts. It was such a shock and it was such a horrible thing to have happened. And it was so weird that it just felt even weirder having just left home to have that sort of news. It was very dislocating and upsetting. And so we started teaching each other Queen songs. There were no tributes at the time, but we thought, well, there was one tribute to ABBA called Born Again, and I'd seen that and thought it was, you know, they'd done it well. But I thought maybe we could do a concert that's like that, but with Queen. But it was before the tribute thing was a scene, so we were kind of like one of the first tribute bands on the planet. We put this one show on, and you know, I decided we all had to dress up and we all had to have costumes. And we went and visited Freddie Mercury's costume designer in Greenwich, who designed some of his stuff, and David Bowie stuff as well. So she was amazing to talk to. We just did this one show, and the show took off. And then we were in the West End within about a year and a bit. And then we started winning awards, and then we were one of the first tributes to play tributes to Queen to play the same arenas that Queen played with Freddie in their day. Wow. So it really, really took off. And then places like Red Rocks in America got in touch. So yeah, it's been an extraordinary ride, and it happened in the weirdest sort of almost organic kind of way.
Right.
But yeah, here we are.
And here you are, all these years later, still doing, I mean, assumingly what you love. I'm sure you love to be on stage and performing Queen music.
It's beautiful music to perform. Unique, I think, in terms of that body of work and the effect it has on so many different generations of, you know. So I mean, there's not many bands that can do that can bring the whole generations together. Young kids bring their parents to see our show because they want to go to a Queen concert, much like I wanted to go to a Queen concert at their age. So it's beautiful music, fantastic music, and they all were great writers, and they all brought their own sort of diverse talents into this thing that's called Queen. Very exciting, very rock and roll, and great fun to be at, you know.
And it's very iconic music. And I hate to even ask this question, but I'm guessing since you're the lead singer, I have to ask: do you have a favorite song? Because I know I do.
Yeah, I've got lots of songs. I mean, they change all the time. I love Bohemian Rhapsody because it's, you know, it's a brilliant song. But I love The Show Must Go On. I think Freddie's vocal.
Oh,
on
I
that
love
is
that
amazing.
song.
It's his vocal at the end when he goes on with the show is just it. I was listening to it last night. It was absolutely extraordinary. Another song, the last song he ever recorded was a song called Mother Love, which is a deeply moving song. Really, really extraordinary, candid and open and revealing song. And it's just the fact that he and Brian wrote that, you know, and it was literally the last thing he recorded, I think.
Oh, wow.
And even to the point where Brian had to sing the last verse because Freddie wasn't there to sing the last verse.
Oh, wow. Heartbreaking.
So it's absolutely. But I mean, aside from that, I love things like "Don't Stop Me Now."
Yeah, of course.
And the song he wrote about his cat called Delilah, you know, which is a bit of a left field one. But so I mean, what I love about Queen and a song like Killer Queen itself, you know, which we took our name from, is so beautifully constructed. It's such a wonderful song, and it's a wonderful solo and beautiful arrangement. There's so much to enjoy in Queen. I mean, yes, there's the deeply moving songs, but there's the absolutely celebratory songs. Yeah, stuff like "We Will Rock You" is just so empowering as an anthem. You know, so primeval and raw.
Yeah,
you know, it's great to do. So we're blessed with just extraordinarily good material to work with, and they feel like I've been doing these songs for so many years now. They feel like they feel like old friends, really. I mean,
Well, yeah,
I
of
just feel so
course.
I feel so comfortable in their company, and I enjoy delivering them to audiences all over the world. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a privilege, but it's great fun, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. One of my favorites is "I Want to Break Free." I just don't know why I
Oh
love that
yeah.
song. I just love it. It
Yes,
just it
it's a
speaks to
really
me.
simple song, but
Yeah,
it's so good.
it's
It's a
so
John
good.
Deacon song. It's really good, and the audience really loves singing that with us. We do it almost as a duet,
Yeah,
sort of
and I'm betting.
sparring with
I
each
bet the
other.
audience is singing along the whole time, though. I bet you can't stop them from
Oh,
singing.
yeah, they sing, they stamp their feet, they clap their hands,
Yeah.
they go absolutely crazy, and
Yeah.
we travel all over the world, and sometimes they say, oh, well, you go to a certain place, a certain state in America, they go, oh, they're quite reserved here. I go, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, by the way, don't think Missouri is reserved. We are not
Oh,
reserved when you
good,
come here.
good.
We
Well,
love
you won't
Queen.
be.
No, we won't be.
Nobody's reserved at a Queen concert. That's the
No.
lesson learned.
You
Yeah,
know-
everyone just goes crazy.
Something else I'm curious about is because Freddie Mercury was so iconic and his voice is so recognizable, what is the
Yeah.
pressure for you to keep your voice up and to take care of your voice? Because you're traveling all the time. It's got to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on the road and sort of when you're off a little bit, really, because we never stop touring, you have to look after yourself, and you have to do vocal exercises, and you have to sing the songs, and listen to yourself, and record yourself, and hear what you're doing, and adjust it, and that sort of stuff. That's the sort of nuts and bolts of looking after your voice. But that's okay. It's you in terms of the pressure. You'd be crazy to let yourself feel that pressure. You've got to feel yourself. You just want to give the audience a great night out,
Yeah.
and you want to have fun with an audience. That's what Freddie didn't walk on stage going, "Oh my God, the weight of our legacy." You know?
Right.
He bounced on stage and went, "Oh,
Yeah.
let's have some fun. Let's mess about. And let's be brilliant and have a laugh.
Yeah.
And but also deliver. You know." So that's what you've got to do, really, and that's what I like about it. There's a sort of there's a playful quality to Freddie's performance style that was always there, and always humorous, and
Yeah.
always and so if you ever feel the weight of that legacy weighing down on your shoulders, just remember that.
You
Just,
can't. You just have to go on.
just get on stage and have
Yes.
have a great time, and give them a great show. And you want to give them the best night of their lives that the whole
Absolutely.
family can enjoy, and that's what we like doing.
And we're so excited you're coming to the Gillioz Theatre Wednesday night. We're so excited. I think you're going to love Springfield. You're going to love our town. They're going to be
Okay.
full of energy. And if you want more information on heading to the concert, you can head over to killerqueenonline.com or gilloiztheater.com for tickets. Thank you so much. It's great to see you, and we'll see you at the Gillioz.
See you.